Welcome to かなちゃん TV へようこそ。今日もエクササイズダンス行ってみよう。 Let's get started!
We're all the way live. Oh, no offense. I feel like that's like most white guys' go-to movie, so they don't be cliche and say white man can't jump.
No, I'm all about white man can't jump. That's the best. The Duck and the King. You can't hear Jimmy.
All the guys that's from Philly that's balling right now have been talking crazy on quarantine. Guys, they talking about going one-on-one. I got to be like the Vince McMahon of this shit. Instead of all the one-on-ones. But they've been talking crazy, like real beef. Like, Dion Waiters is trying to like explain to everybody. He said, listen, the top 5 in Philly is Kyle Lowry, Dion Waiters, the Twins, and a dude named Ramon Moore. He played for Temple a couple years ago. He went to South Philly High.
Are we not? We're talking about like right now.
Yeah, they can still play.
But,
We're not talking all the time.
And they just been talking crazy because ain't nobody been like everybody home, everybody in the city, but it ain't no gyms to go to. It ain't no course to really work out at.
Yeah, ain't nothing to do but work out their jaw.
Yeah.
Call up Matt Hardy and shoot it down at the fucking Hardy compound.
Yeah, it might
I'm sure he's got a court.
Bischoff, you turn the camera off, and I'll be naked when you come back.
People's Pipebomb, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen and listeners all around the world, welcome to the one, the only People's Pipebomb.
And they said it couldn't be done. 2 shows recorded in 2 days. The most prolific that we've ever been. I'm sure people put out a lot more content than us, but fuck them. Anyway, welcome to the People's Pipebomb Podcast, the pro wrestling podcast where we lobby for the jobbers, advertise for the body guys, and amuse the marks while we recap and react to the world of wrestling. And gentlemen, here we are again today on a beautiful Thursday in the city of Philadelphia. We got Rod getting some fresh air, eating what you got? So you got some fries and a turkey bacon sandwich?
You know, I actually didn't get the turkey bacon sandwich. I just told him to give me a large fry, and I didn't realize that till I was about to pay for it.
Damn. Well, you know what? Still, good set of fries. Are they good fries? They're nice and crispy. Oh, they got the good breading on them too. They look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have the good fries. Anyway, so without further ado, today we're going to be talking about AEW Dynamite and NXT, the editions, if you will, the episodes that aired on April 8th, 2020, if you couldn't tell, because we're all COVIDed up, quarantining, doing the video chat. Shout out COVID, fuck you. And, as always with me, I'm joined by the doctor of wrestling psychology, Dr. Grayson Board. How you doing today, good doctor?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I don't know. Drinking some tea.
Nice.
Ate a lot of nachos last night. Yeah.
What you top them with?
Had some chicken, some bacon, some cheese, some homemade salsa, onions, cilantro.
Woo!
You know, made a homemade guacamole.
The guac? You made the guac. Now that's
I made
next
guac
level.
too, but it was. We ate too much nachos. We made like a whole big plate, like a whole big glass dish, and we like ate all of them, and we felt so bad afterwards.
That'll happen sometimes. And then over here, catching some fresh air, eating some nice ass fries as we discussed. My man, 2 T's, 2 D's. Ladies, if you're bored at home, DM him on the IG. Fat Rod, ladies and gentlemen.
How y'all feeling, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Rod, you catching some fresh air right there?
A little bit.
Enjoying the sunshine?
I got a few minutes.
Hey, man, the sun, despite all the bullshit in the world, the sun's still shining, you know, praise be. Woo!
Indeed.
So, gentlemen, where do we want to start? Do we want to talk NXT first? Do we want to talk AEW first? Where we want to land here?
I just want to say that AEW ladder match was fucking legit last night.
You mean the NXT ladder match?
I definitely want to say NXT.
That was good. Yeah, they
better
had
AEW, I bet.
We can start with that. We could start with NXT and say right out of the gate, Mauro Ranallo coming in hot with the Tiger King reference. right off the jump, and they began action with a women's 6-way ladder match to determine who is going to be the number 1 contender to Charlotte Flair and the NXT Championship belt. Yeah, that was a good match. I thought it went well. It was well paced. Mauro was great on commentary. That dude that comes out of Chelsea Green, Rob Stone, was looking. I like the weird metrosexual fancy boy yuppie manager man for a lady wrestler. That's a nice touch. Yeah, I mean, I thought all the shit came together. What's up?
I thought that was a librarian at first.
Yeah, right? He's got a real Pete Avalon sort of vibe. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good match, well paced. In the end, we got Io Shirai winning, getting the contract and the briefcase to be the number 1 contender. That sets up a great match.
Latest body to the Charlotte Flair collection.
Yep, that's kind of exactly what I was thinking. Was like, I'm all right to see Io, become another person that Charlotte kind of, beats. But I feel like most people that get beat by Charlotte wind up in the main roster.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens on NXT. Because again, gentlemen, we're used to the sort of main roster Charlotte Flair. I'm curious as to how they're going to build this here on NXT. Are they going to try to make it sort of like how Shayna was... I think Shayna was putting over people while she was beating them. You know what I mean? Are they going to try to get Charlotte to go on a run and... do some shit, make some people look good, Put some shine on it.
Seriously? Looking at the competitors in that matchup, I don't think Charlotte's going to lose for like a year, yo.
Because who would beat her?
It just don't make no sense.
If Bianca's gone and Rhea's gone and Shayna's gone and it's just Io there, who's going to beat her?
No, all right, so look.
She's fighting Io the very first match.
That's true. Io's kind of the most talented out of that group.
Going into the match, I thought Dakota Kai was going to win.
I kind of did too.
It kind of moved Charlotte back over to the babyface because she got a manager, or not a manager, but the chick Raquel. It kind of balances out the imbalance between Dakota Kai and Charlotte. But besides that, I didn't really. I can see the build up for Tegan Nox, but that's going to probably take 2-3 months.
Yeah. Well, the Tegan Nox, I don't think the Tegan Nox Dakota Kai thing is over yet. Clearly, they still have a program to work.
Yeah.
That might be true.
But what'd you guys think of the actual between the ropes on that match? It was pretty solid. I liked what was that one spot where Dakota Kai just ran up and big booted Tegan Nox right through a fucking table or a ladder. That was nice. That was a hard hitting spot. Protecting those knees but shattering her back.
It was overall just a good match. I just enjoyed it. I didn't really have anything negative to say about it. I also watched it at 1 in the morning.
That makes it
WWE might need to have to move somebody like Lana to the NXT roster just for some balance.
Lana, what kind of balance?
Star power or something.
Man, I don't need Lana on NXT. But maybe
put the Usos on NXT or something.
They bring another. I'm trying to think of who else they could bring down with Charlotte. I think putting Charlotte there is a good move. I was thinking about it because I guess we'll just sort of segue to some other shit. They were building the NXT UK rivalry between Finn Balor and Walter. And I thought Finn cut a good promo. They did some recap of some NXT UK shit. Obviously, the UK and Europe in general is shut down way harder than the US, so I don't think you're going to see any new NXT UK content for a minute. But but they're just sort of plugging along with the programs they already have, I guess, with video segments and stuff. But I liked Finn's whole anti-hero shit that he's doing out there, sort of being like a dickhead face against Walter and Imperium. But I like Finn and Charlotte on NXT. I think they both bring some star power. I think they both bring name recognition to the brands. And I like Finn, obviously it's not working out because of all the quarantines with the coronavirus and all that, but I like Finn going to the UK for a minute. You got back to his roots, probably visiting the family, all that shit. Seems good for him other than the shit not really happening right now. Well, what do you guys think about, I guess, how do you feel that's shaping up? Obviously, nothing's going on as far as matches, but what do you think of that scene with Finn and Walter over there in the UK?
If you check our Instagram page, I'm the one that posted that. I didn't know I needed to see this match. I'm excited for it. Hopefully, he get done by SummerSlam.
Yeah, right. I would enjoy that if they do like a big takeover combo or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like Finn Balor needs a super heavyweight to beat. That's probably not from like America, so he can stay over and the other person don't lose too much steam.
Yeah, I think Walter's had a good run.
That should be like they should have like a trio of matches.
Yeah, that they should actually. And I think that Walter's had a really good run. I think that makes it more believable. Like I could see, I don't really know who will win in that situation. It's not like clear cut. Because Finn could really run with the NXT UK belt for a while and have a good run over there. Yeah. There's a lot of options. What do you think, Grayson?
I don't know. I mean, I think it would be a good rivalry, obviously. I mean, if they just have one match, it'll be good. They're both very good wrestlers. I'd probably like to see Walter win overall, but maybe that's just because, not to say I'm souring on Finn, I just feel like Finn hasn't felt like Finn in a while.
Really? See, I feel like he's come back to that Prince Devitt shit, and I'm really
he's not
digging
Prince. He's not Finn. He's the Prince.
While he has come back to the Prince Devitt shit a little bit, I don't know. I mean, again, like, I don't know.
I've been enjoying Finn.
Feel is important. Maybe that's because of his time on the main roster.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like some of that mystique has kind of worn off.
I suppose. I just like him getting back to his roots a little bit in NXT, sort of giving us some New Japan vibes.
Yeah.
The original Bullet Club leader sort of shit. I'm digging it. What you got? What you drinking over there, Rod? You got the lemon tea?
Looks like a pineapple.
Maybe he summons Demon AJ.
Oh, dude, yeah, Demon AJ. Oh, and they form a satanic Bullet Club. Get Aleister Black involved for some reason.
Ooh.
All just doing magic and shit.
That'd be a great triple threat.
That would be a great triple threat. What else we got on NXT? We got the they were recapping Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. Charlotte had a really good promo. Charlotte probably being down in NXT is going to help her talk a little bit too. I think it's going to give her a little bit more mic work and a little bit more freedom to say some things, because she sounds, her WWE main roster like Raw and SmackDown promos are always pretty whack, but this one was really good. I thought she, gave him the juice with the whole, my dad had custom this, custom that, and he said it's not the suit that makes the man, it's the man that makes the suit. And I'm making this title. I'm the woman that makes the title. I'm like, yeah.
Right. No, I thought it was a pretty good promo. It was very, flair.
Yeah.
Flairian.
Yeah, you gotta harness the inner flair.
Yeah, no, it was good. I thought it was a good promo. I thought she did a good job. I mean, it's very Charlotte. It's I don't know. It's what she should fucking say.
So now let's move on to the main event from NXT, which was the Gargano Ciampa flick, the movie, if you will. That was my charades.
The worst movie of the weekend.
What's up?
Worst movie.
This movie was trash compared to the great movies of the weekend.
It's true. I completely agree.
Yeah.
It was like a combination. The problem with this match for me was I felt like it was sort of a combination of an attempt at the cinematic shit they did over the weekend with the last man standing Edge versus Randy Orton. It was a little too long, even given the context.
And also, it was, like Rod was saying over the last podcast, like, I don't know. I feel like we had kind of seen a version of this match already, like a shorter version of this match. I mean, you didn't say that.
They put out like the independent film of it 2 weeks before, and then Randy Orton and Edge did the mainstream film, and here's like the sequel to that.
Right.
that didn't come out in theaters and went straight to Netflix.
Direct to video. This shit went right to DVD.
This is a long match. This is a real long match.
Yeah. It was probably
what I got from it was
30
like
minutes.
they didn't want to like, they don't know how long quarantine is going to be, so they don't want to drag it out too much longer. I'm pretty sure that Ciampa and Gargano have an end goal for their story.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure touching the tag titles again in WWE and NXT is probably on the to-do list. Like, I don't want to say that they're bigger singles competitors, but I think they're bigger together as DIY, to be honest.
Yo, I'm going to say Ciampa was, he was acting his ass off. He must have saw Edge crying on the, on the Mania shit because most of the match, I'll say one of the things, there were a couple issues as far as structurally why I feel like it didn't work as well. One, like we're saying, it was a little too long. Two,
Triple H should have been a referee.
Triple H should have been the referee. He should have been involved. There should have been more dialogue, I think. There should have been a little bit more talking. I know they're gassed because they're working hard, but you are editing it together, so you can kind of, cut some shit around. Try to get a little bit more There was good wrestling psychology, but I wanted a little bit more shit talking or like trying to reason with each other, a little bit of something.
I feel
At
like
the end, it came in real nice.
You know what it is?
What?
Heel Gargano doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, heel Gargano is kind of silly.
I need Ciampa to be the bad guy. I need Ciampa to do the unbelievable bad thing in the fight because it's just more believable.
Yeah.
Johnny pulling out the cup. He had his cup. He had his dick protected.
Yes, I liked the finish. I thought the end, like the last maybe 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. I mean, not to say that I didn't enjoy the rest of the match. It was good. It was just long.
Yeah.
It's just like we kind of been seeing similar stuff lately, but I did like the climax of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. With like his wife coming out and shit. Like I thought that was actually kind of
kicking everybody in the balls.
Yeah.
I loved when Johnny was like dying on Ciampa's lap, and Tommaso just like you could see he's talking to him, but you can't hear him, and then all of a sudden you can hear him just say, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Like, we shouldn't have done this. I'm so sorry. I can't believe like." But I felt that though, like some real brotherly shit. I felt the real brotherly love, man.
Yeah,
maybe
I didn't mean for all this to happen.
Maybe I'm just burnt out from watching WrestleManias for like the last month every day.
Yeah.
But the I'm sorry spot in wrestling with the best friends has to end.
Hey man, somebody's got to be sorry.
You're
bro.
not sorry. It just had to be done.
No, the best was HBK to Ric Flair when he's like, "I'm sorry, I love you."
I agree.
And then he just kicked his fucking head off.
We need more Nino Brown G Money scenes from New Jack City where people just get asked, "Am I my brother's keeper?" And then just end it.
For real, no heart. Well, that's the. I mean, Johnny went savage on him with the. How the hell is? Have you ever got kicked in the balls while wearing a cup? It still hurts.
Yeah.
It just like kind of throws your whole groin out of whack. It's not like obviously it's a little.
It still hurt for sure.
It's better, but it's not like you're not sore. It was a weird way to end that. Where he just pulls out. I thought he was gonna put the cup on his face and be like, "Smell my balls."
I think that's probably just from watching that tag match in AEW.
Yeah, for real. Nakazawa.
Oh man, what the heck was I gonna say?
What else? Do you guys got any other things that you feel like could have made that work better?
Not putting Bianca Belair on Raw. That could have made it a lot better. She could have won that fucking ladder match. For sure.
Yeah, for real.
I'm over that. I'm sorry, you're talking about the main event again.
Yeah, but whatever. I mean, it's a free for all. There's no rules, man.
So
no DQ.
That was my one thing. Was like, I guess it felt a little bit weird that like, they had this knockdown drag out fight forever. Like they've been beating the shit out of each other, and like the kick to the balls is like what put it over the top. Like I know getting kicked in the balls hurts, but like. They were doing a lot of other real crazy shit to each other.
Yo, it's a kick to the balls. Yo, that old school pedigree move at the end, though, that was pretty tight. That little pedigree driver.
He did that. I forgot that he did that after the kick to the balls.
That'll get him. That'll put you out. That's a good one. I like Johnny bringing back the old school pedigree driver, essentially.
Yeah.
That was cool. And yeah, I think another thing that I thought about for that match, you don't want to overdo it, but one thing that I think really worked for the Boneyard match was music. And I think they could have had some sort of score, like subtle, didn't have to like be really loud in the mix, but if they had some sort of dramatic music or something, or even something a little minimalist, just something in the background, because it was just room tone and grunting and no commentary. So it was like I think it needed
Thursdays,
something else
WWE
sonically.
They should have a show that just has all like edited fights.
Yeah.
On Thursdays.
Yeah. It could almost even, well, I guess they couldn't do this actually. I was gonna say it could be like a I was gonna say like house shows, but nah, that wouldn't work.
I mean, maybe. I mean, if you can like just grab some film of dudes just being dominant at house shows and just throw it into the footage, it'd definitely work. Nobody's gonna fucking care that you were in like Lexington's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna fucking care where you're at if it's a house show. But I don't know. I feel like they should do more edited work, but make it work.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean, there's ways to do it.
Line,
they build a good video package with like clips from matches all the time. Like they have the know-how, and we saw that they could do it with the Boneyard match in particular. Obviously, the Firefly Funhouse match is sort of like a whole different concept.
Bray Wyatt wrote that shit out front to back. I can tell. He's been thinking about that shit forever.
It was fucking genius. That was brilliant. But it was, you know what I mean? Like, there's ways to sort of split the difference or lean more into, like, a stage, like a fight. Like a movie fight scene vibe, you know? And they could do that. But, yeah, overall, I thought NXT was good. I enjoyed it. You guys want to transition over to AEW? You want to talk to AEW? A little snoozer for you there, Ryan. You didn't like all the jobber squash matches?
You know what it was? What made me mad? Something made me mad in the middle of it. I think I said, damn, am I going to have to fucking watch Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin again? But then I realized that's not going to be till like next week.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo,
and you will.
That's why I said I probably got to rewatch it. I probably just watched it in like the wrong mind frame. But I wasn't feeling AEW last night. Like, I'm going to just be honest, and this is going to sound... Yo, I don't like Cody as a main eventer, yo.
That was my least favorite match. Well, of the real matches, that was my least favorite match.
Because one, and it's no disrespect to Cody, but it's just me being straight up. One, he's not a main eventer yet. He's still a main eventer in the making. Like, he's not... He's probably the fourth biggest name on his roster.
What do you think? Kenny, the Bucks?
I mean,
Jericho, for sure.
Jericho, yeah.
Moxley.
I'm going to put Jericho above him. I'm going to put Kenny above him. And I'm going to put Moxley above him.
Yeah.
Just because it's just like their positions in wrestling has like, yo, Moxley's been like top of the mid-card main event for last 5-6 years.
Yeah. Dean Ambrose
and it's just
had
like
a championship run in WWE. He was doing his thing.
Like I got like legit beef with Cody some days because it's like, yo, you kind of like destroyed the indie circuit in favor of AEW, you know, and it's just like you left a lot of holes in the field that was working, and it's just like, okay, you're not putting a belt on yourself, but you're in the last match. Like his matches aren't that exciting to me. I feel like it's blood every match because everybody feels like blood makes the match more important. Like he needs to start opening the show more often. That's just how I felt, and it's just like him to me him not being a main eventer, you're putting more lower mid cards in the main event spot. Like, yo, if I watch Ty Dillinger one more time, try to just tell me he's the chairman, is just not going to get over on me.
Chair. He hit him with a chair like a year ago, man. Remember that? Remember the chair?
And it was almost a waste of like introduction to the big business. Like, yo, people automatically put y'all at number 2 ahead of everybody, and it's just like y'all not delivering, but y'all just delivering people jobs. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm griping too much. Maybe it's just the quarantine kicking in. But and it's like I love Cody. You know what I mean? But it's just like I don't always catch his methods. Like I feel like him versus Darby Allin should have been a match this week, and for the championship next week it should be Darby versus Guevara, because I feel like that's like your future AEW feud right there. You know, but it's just like he's just like still in the mix. Like, yo, I'd rather you just chase the belt for all that. Like, I'll be more happy seeing you versus Mox or you versus Jericho. Just working with another big name versus trying to put a lower mid card name in the main event all the time. Like, I did not enjoy AEW that much yesterday. I will not lie.
I think Cody, for my money, I think Cody is, what he's doing is he's trying to position himself in the mid card to try to, I guess in their theory, like bring up mid card talents and make them pop more, which is why he's in this whole tournament for the mid card belt. But like, I get your
with
points.
My Triple H energy.
Yeah, basically, or John Cena.
Down.
Or doing like the John Cena USA belt sort of shit. But I think the finals for this tournament is going to be like Cody versus Guevara, and Guevara is going to win, or Cody might win.
Isn't Lance Archer over on the other
Lance
side?
Archer is in the tournament, and yeah, I guess I can't see anybody beating him, but I just don't think
Lance Archer's going to win the whole thing.
You think so?
He fights. I think so, yeah.
I mean, he's whooping everybody's ass, but is he a compelling mid-card champ right off the jump?
He's a fucking big bad guy. Like, I
How about this? Guevara wins the belt, Cody and Archer get a feud out of it, and then we move on from there. That might be.
I could also see, Darby Allin versus Lance Archer. I feel like that would be a pretty good match.
A good
you don't think Colt
match.
Cabana's going to run the table?
I mean, I think they'll give, Darby Allin the David versus. It'll be like a Rey Mysterio match, It'll make everybody love Darby Allin so much more. He's got such heart.
Everybody loves that Darby Allin. He's got that skateboarders, whatever.
Will Darby Allin be bigger than Jeff Hardy?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because Darby Allin, for all of his insanity, is straight edge. So he's going to stay away from getting fucked up and going to the ring. So yeah, I think he'll have a better career overall.
I mean,
no shade to Jeff Hardy. People got problems in the world. I hope Jeff Hardy continues to recover and get his shit together as he does. Yeah. But great legacy, great wrestler. But yeah, I think Darby's going to have a better career just based on that.
Yeah.
And he's young. He's got time to build.
He's very young. You know what?
Oh, ask that question again for 10 years.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see in a decade. I think, again, him being in AEW, he's got a clear path to the top because, like we talked about before, their roster is only so deep, and he's one of those. Him and MJF.
He's definitely over.
Him and MJF and Sammy are the next generation that they're grooming. Those guys are going to be holding the belts in a few years once all the main dudes are a little too old.
Possibly. I mean, who knows what the future brings? But in terms of
but I think that's what that's
grown talent right now. Yeah.
If they have a 5-10 year plan, that would be part of it. I
MJF
think.
just seems like the type that is sell out for a big payday to WWE.
Maybe, and that'd be hilarious, honestly.
I feel like he's such a WWE guy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and I feel like
the only thing is he's not super big.
Yeah,
but
he don't have enough beef.
He's a good size though. Like
not enough beef.
He's bigger than everybody on 205 Live, or just as big. He's like Daniel Bryan, maybe a tad bit taller. Like
but he can't work like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
he can talk better than Daniel Bryan.
He can talk better than most people. We've had that discussion before. But so that where were we going with that shit?
We're talking about the tournament.
We're talking about the tournament and everything. What else happened? There was some jobber matches. We had Lance Archer bury a motherfucker. We had Brody Lee put a dude down as the exalted one. Jericho being on commentary for the night, I thought was really nice. I enjoyed him shouting out some Abdullah the Butcher shit, saying like, if they were to check my tights, I'd bring a fork, a pencil, some brass knuckles, and he's like, a fork, and he's like, I'll get a fork, I'll cut a bitch.
Cut a bitch.
That was tight. I enjoyed that. I like the energy that those two were bringing on commentary. I thought that made it fun. I thought The crowd, the wrestlers in the crowd was good. What was
Jericho did his best. I was gonna say Jericho did his best to be like a mixture of JR and Excalibur, and like
did Excalibur really join the Lucha Brothers and Pac? Is that legit?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I seen
didn't
it.
see
All
it.
right, I'm gonna find a meme. I seen it and it said no longer the Death Triangle, now the Death Square.
I don't think so. But that'd be tight. Excalibur. But the tag match they had on TV with the Best Friends versus Kenny Omega and Michael Nakazawa to determine who gets to call themselves the Best Friends. I thought that was cute. That was a funny little angle. I thought the match was good. You got Shawn Spears in the crowd like, hey, Nakazawa, come on, I'm looking for a partner.
Yeah, I love the Shawn Spears angle that he's like, scouting for a tag team partner still. Like
he's like, oh, what's with the Baby Earl?
Intently.
He don't like the Baby Earl move. Michael Nakazawa shoving his underwear in people's faces like he's fucking Santino Marella or some shit.
No, I thought this was like a pretty good comedy match. I like I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really seen Kenny and Nakazawa really tag together much, but
are they really real life best friends?
It seems like it. I mean, it seemed like it for a while that Nakazawa was one of Kenny's real good friends.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody from Japan is one of Kenny's real good friends.
That's true, but I think he was like they were tag partners in DDT, like they said, but I think they were like roomies and shit for a while. He's like one of the dudes that like brought Kenny into Japanese society and sort of ingratiated him to all that shit. So I'm sure, if not best friends, they're close. They're close enough friends where the joke and the angle works for that match.
Yeah.
They should definitely come down one day as the close friends.
The close friends.
Very close friends. VCF.
Oh, man. I thought the names of some of their moves were hilarious.
Yeah, what was like the panty raid surprise or some shit? Jericho's like, whoa, these really don't translate too well.
They had like the hentai slide. They had a bunch of goofy ass names for their moves. It was amusing. I was amused.
Jericho had a great bar in there when Best Friends did Stereo Topes. He said, Tope, also known as a house show dive.
Yeah.
He was like, that's the first thing they teach you in jobber school. Just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the commentary. What else? The Britt Baker... Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to have anything else?
I was going to say, what did you guys think about the...
I lied. Britt Baker had a great match.
Britt Baker had a fantastic match.
That match was fucking dope.
What did you guys think about the Exalted One promo? I'm starting to be like, I don't know about this gimmick right now.
He's just too much of a hater with his gimmick.
Exactly. It's starting to feel a little like, all right,
you're,
you get over
what's
it.
the word?
Kind of like we were saying about Cody at a certain point.
You're
like,
bitter.
All right, dude, you got to get over it at some point. You can't just keep harping on this. It's getting a little stale for me.
I can see that. I can see where you two are coming from. I know Rod's been on that since day one. I still like it. I think it works because it's this character. I like the character. I like the corporate Dark Order. Yeah, I thought like you gotta have the tide. Like, see what makes this guy different. Like, I like, obviously it's all like jabs at Vince, but I think the character works for me.
The first thing they gotta do with Brody Lee is stop calling him the Exalted One. He's been revealed already, so we just need to get to calling him Brody Lee. Like the Exalted One, Brody Lee. It just doesn't. It's just too big of a sentence to be a name.
It's just two like ideas that I don't think really blend together well, and I think they need to distance themselves from the Exalted One. He could still be the leader of the Dark Order, but
that should just be his attitude. Exalted.
Think about this. How about this? Since it's corporate Dark Order shit, they call him the Chief Exalted One or the CEO.
That's better. I like that more. The Chief Exalted One.
That sounds like some WWE shit.
If they drop Brody Lee from it, yeah, that's cool. Like, it has to either be the Exalted One or it has to be Brody Lee at this point. I like Brody Lee.
Yeah,
I like Brody Lee.
I like him working in the ring. I think he brings a good flavor to AEW. Like they're saying, they don't have a lot of big guys, and he's a big medicine cat.
Last night.
I think he hasn't had a real match yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like today's jobbing. Like, today's jobbing is like they're not even putting in no work.
You want some shit where like Jeff Jarrett used to like put jobbers over?
Yo, I want a wrist lock. I want a collar and elbow tie up. I want a wrist lock. I want an arm drag. I want a suplex. I want an atomic drop. I want a
all that shit.
I want a back body drop. I want some crowd taunting. Like, goddamn, work a match.
Yeah, these some short burials with these jobber matches, these squash matches.
I'm only saying that because I like the guy that he beat last night. Like, I like that dude's energy. The black dude that he fought last night. Like, it's like, who the fuck is this? I never seen this dude. How he 0-1? I've been watching NXT the last month.
Fucking AEW with the job.
That Britt Baker match, that was the highlight of the night. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that match was great.
Britt Baker versus Hikaru Shida. And Shida had a great match. Britt had a great match. She got some color. I don't think that was on purpose. I think she got busted
it looked like
open.
she got her nose busted open.
Somebody told her she had to bleed. Like, she started bleeding, and then she took the ref's glove off to put the mandible claw on.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
I kind of feel like, did they call a switch of the match? Because I feel like she was about to win, and I did feel like, how you pronounce her name?
Hikaru Shida. You just Shida.
Yes, Mirror Girl, the girl with the mirrors.
Yeah.
She reminded me of the chick from X-Men. I felt like they were building her up to lose to somebody like maybe like a Riho or Britt Baker or Lady Man chick. Like, and it definitely didn't happen. I feel like they're going to put the belt on her next. Like, I feel like she got Kenny pulled up in that jaw.
Shida.
But Britt Baker definitely did the job. But Britt Baker did a good ass job. Like, this was her last week at the company, and she was going to work for Vince or something like that.
Britt Baker got over.
Very much got
herself over.
I think in this match.
To me, that was her best match in AEW.
Yeah, definitely, Rod. Best match.
That was her best match in AEW, and like she sold that blood so well, and it's like it just came out of nowhere. I remember like 1 second it was chilling, the next minute it's like
she's
fountain
gushing,
going crazy. Like, but the glove spot, like making the ref take the glove off to be a little bit more sanitary on a mandible claw was awesome.
Yeah, that was like a great spot, and it's like some good heel shit. Like, give me that glove. Like, give me the glove. I'm not putting my hand in her mouth. Give me the glove.
Because that's where I started thinking, like, damn, did they just like call a switch in the match because of how it turned out? Like,
it did.
I really feel like Britt Baker was about to win that draw.
It did feel a little bit weird. I'm assuming that's what the way they had it planned.
It felt like it went.
I thought Britt was going to win the match.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I felt like it had went an extra like 5 minutes, and they didn't know, like, oh shit, should we really be putting Hikaru Shida over right now? And it worked out. It definitely worked out.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I think like
I'm gonna just call her Shida. She is way more believable than Riho. Like, goddamn, why she didn't win the belt from the jump?
Shida's good. I like Shida.
Yeah, I like Shida a lot. I think she's really good. I like her and Britt working together was good. I think Britt didn't need the W because I think she got over. Like, I think Britt has been building as an in-ring performer and a talker since the company started. Because when she first kind of came out, she didn't really have it all together. And now I think she's really building her character.
Oh, she's a fucking legit heel now.
Yeah, she's got it. She's got it. And, I loved it. And Tony and Jericho on the call were really good in that match and all night. I very much enjoyed that. That was the best match of the night for sure. And it was, like you said, Rod, it was probably Britt Baker's best match to date.
Britt Baker should join the Inner Circle.
Why the hell not? They need a dentist.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody needs a dentist.
She's into WWE guys anyway.
Yeah, she likes the Adam Cole. That baby. What was?
I wonder how long before the other one jumps over.
What you mean, like until Adam Cole comes to AEW?
It's no way. If Adam Cole is on the rise in WWE, he's going to watch Britt Baker stay in AEW. Vice versa. I mean, she'll never be as big as him at this point.
Probably not now. In
wrestling, at least. Like, that's probably dead.
Yeah, but she's definitely got him as far as dentistry is concerned. My man can't do shit with a scalpel. He don't know how to clean a tooth.
I'm about to say, man, Rod probably knows more than Adam Cole about dentistry at this point.
Yeah, Rod is a fucking... Yeah. I got the DMD over here, man.
You know,
the doctor will see you now.
Pull it and deliver.
Yeah, man. Gotta do it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, what else? Anything else? Oh, I want to just give a quick shout out to Being the Elite. We haven't talked about BTE in a minute, but their episodes since lockdown and quarantine have been really good. I don't know if you guys been watching them.
Did you see the most recent one? There was a great match in it.
Yeah, there were a couple of good tag team matches in that one. The SCU versus Brandon Cutler and Pete Avalon was good, and the fucking Jobbers versus the Bucks was good.
The most recent one was definitely good. It had some matches in it. I thought the Young Bucks match was really good.
And you got Excalibur on commentary, remote, you know. Yeah. I thought it was really fun. They're just, I like that they incorporated 2 matches into it because of, you know, I guess all the shit around coronavirus and whatnot. They are trying to find other outlets to put matches on. Mm-hmm. And it was just them, like, at the Bucks, like, backyard tennis court just doing flips and shit. It was fun. Highly recommend watching it if you haven't seen it. And in general, the Being the Elite stuff is funny. Kenny being a toilet paper hoarder is nice. Nice little touch. They had Christopher Daniels' 50th birthday party via...
Is he really 50?
Yeah, he just turned 50. And they did Christopher Daniels' 50th birthday party in quarantine as like a Zoom hangout, like sketch. That was funny. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Bucks for putting out good content still, and just giving me some more shit to look forward to every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, please do, because it's fun. Obviously, Being the Elite's always a good... I mean, it's kind of how AEW came together, really. So if you like AEW and you're looking for some more content, you haven't watched BTE, watch it. Why the fuck not? And also, don't forget to watch this video as you already are. Watch our other videos.
I could pinpoint when this AEW shit started coming together. I can pinpoint the exact Being the Elite episode that this shit started coming together. It's Cody's fault, yo.
Yeah.
Cody ruined it. Remember when he told the villain, he said, "What if everybody had a club?" That was the end of the Bullet Club right there.
Yeah.
He broke it up.
Yeah. No,
he broke it up. He broke it up. And that is when I started liking Cody a lot more because I seen him thinking.
Yeah, the vision.
But I just don't feel like... I feel like it would be bigger if certain people... Like, I feel like AEW would be bigger if Marty Scurll was there. He's one of the biggest spots in wrestling that they're missing that people thought that they were going to get. Like, he's a old school
he's the
heel.
glue over at Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
like,
he's like sorely missed.
He's almost like Kurt Angle-ish heel, like that good of like being heel and being loved.
Yeah,
and being a great wrestler. Like, but that was the exact episode that I remember that shit clearly. Like when Cody and Kenny was beefing during the Civil War.
Yep.
And
right
like,
before
motherfuckers was trying to get motherfuckers to draw sides. That's when Cody was thinking his AEW shit. I remember.
Yeah, and they put it together, man. Shout out to them. Big ups to entrepreneurship.
I'm assuming you guys haven't seen Dark Side of the Ring yet. Still,
I started watching it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, I'm about to probably watch that.
I'll watch it today,
probably.
probably.
Watch that right after we get off.
What I wanted to ask is, it's like Jericho on a mission to like put all out WWE's dirty laundry. Like,
I mean, they were doing it the previous season without Jericho. So Mick Foley was hosting last season, and they were talking all sorts of shit about, you know, Elizabeth doing mad drugs and all the other shit, all the other terrible shit.
That was some real shit, though.
Yeah.
That's why Luger can't go to the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah, because he killed fucking Macho Man's ex-wife.
Yeah.
With that dope.
Yeah.
Kids
When
stay
I
off
watched
the
Elizabeth
fucking dope.
film, when I watched Film on Elizabeth, I feel like dudes was just trying to hoe her out while Macho Man was trying to protect her the whole time she was in wrestling. Like,
yeah.
I went back and I watched Super Brawl 93 or 94, where Liz, she turned on Savage and joined Flair and Woman. Like, it's deep. And it just was like, yo, they was just trying to hoe her out the whole
Trying to turn her out, man.
Like, Macho
Flair.
Man
Leave it to Flair to turn him out.
Yeah, like, you get into the NWO, they start passing you around the NWO, and it's just like, it's scary how bad they treated Miss Elizabeth on cam, yo. Like,
I wonder what she was really getting into behind the camera because it's like
drugs, bro.
I feel like a lot
Hard
of people
ass
wanted
drugs.
to be around her.
Yeah, I mean,
Macho Man's really his real life character was savage over her. Like, yo, we are not playing around with this one. Poor guy, poor Liz.
Yeah, man, that's just poor everybody in this situation. Really,
Macho Man. You want me to do? So this is my impression of the last moments of Macho Man's life. Oh, I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Possibly, that's fucked up.
Hey man, you got a little Red Fox in there, you know, a little Sanford and Son. All right, I'm editing that out. The cream will rise to the top of heaven.
Oof.
Well, on that tasteless note, I think we should wrap this shit up. Again, thank you for joining me. Thank you all the YouTube viewership out there. Please like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to comment. We are on Instagram and Twitter at People's Pipebomb Pod, so feel free to hit us up there. If you have any requests for anything that you want us to talk about or anything, just, say what's up, show us some love. Cash App at Cole Keith. Give me that dough. I'm trying to make the bag. We need the bag so that the quality and quantity of our content can be escalated.
Everybody, these are fake gang signs. I'm just signing out.
You just want to make sure, all right, I'm not bagging any colors. I just want you all to know we're staying safe.
Careless attitude,
I'm staying safe. I'm self-isolating from the gang.
Yeah, Rod's gonna get our podcast beef on the street.
Trying to stay out of the street beef. I don't need no street beef. Street meat? Okay. I'll get some fucking falafel. And some
I'll eat some street meat, yeah.
Lamb over rice. I'm doing it, but no beef. Anyway. Much love to everybody. Peace out. People's Pipe Bomb Podcast. Catch you next time, baby. Peace.